What has been the reaction in the law school community around the nation, and especially deans? You do have a lot of power. You have access to resource. Your statements that you make matter. You can, by the stroke of a pen, you can decide the direction of law schools around this country. What is the conversation among some of your colleagues around the nation?
I think overall there's a commitment to achieving diversity. There's obviously more fear in some states than others. The Association of American Law Schools did a program on July 10th, almost all-day program for deans and admissions officers. And by coincidence, today at noon Pacific time, the Law School Admissions Council and the Association of American Law Schools are doing a program for deans on achieving diversity without affirmative action. And I'm speaking at that program, and will say many of the same things that I did here today for you.
And I asked the question in this context, Dean Chemerinsky, which is what led me to you to invite you to speak here, because in the wake of the Supreme Court ruling, I have seen, if any, very, very few deans of law schools around this country who have gone on the record so publicly like you have done in writing op-eds, blasting this decision, but talking about how horrendous it is on the quest for racial equity in this nation. From that vantage point, it's and I don't want to be the bearer of bad news here, but from that vantage point, it doesn't seem as if there are many law school administrators around the country who are willing to go so publicly to talk about this issue in this context in the way you have done. Maybe, they perhaps are doing it in a Nicodemus in the night kind of style.
I think they are. I mean, when we did the program on July 10th for deans and admissions officials, we had several hundred people attend. I've gotten calls from a number of deans around the country when I talk about what have we done to achieve diversity without affirmative action. I assume that the program today that the Law School Admissions Council and the Association of American Law Schools are putting on about how to achieve diversity without affirmative action, and it's just for deans, will have significant attendance. I think deans have different feelings and are different situations about whether they should be speaking out and writing op-eds. Some refrain from it, some are more inclined to do it, but I wouldn't take that as the measure of the commitment to diversity.